Hello and welcome to a brief overview of the Healthy Lifestyle Implementation Plan. This project will consist of a 30-day detailed fitness and nutrition plan that desires to improve overall health to a non-restrictive audience. Behind the scenes, the project management team wants to do as much diligent planning as possible. We want to keep it as organized and simple, but also extending a lot of detail and communication to our outside resources. Those being the nutritionist, the trainer, the video producer, and all that app maintenance that we will be needing as well. On the other side of things, the marketing. The marketing is a huge part for our project to get the word out there. Of course, you want to utilize all social media platforms because that extends to a large audience. We will also use some physical flyers as well in places of high traffic. Our cost is listed out here for you. We have all those expenses, and these are all the things that we could come up with as far as the project management team, and we are charging per hour, and we are accounting for 100 hours. So as you see there, we have our total number for you. The incoming starting cost the outgoing starting cost would be $34,700. The incoming cost, however, will only be a one-time $6 app purchase for the client or the participant. So the net may be over a longer period of time, but the project management team is confident that this will be worth the startup cost and the sacrifice of the initial origination of the project. Okay, so for quality, of course, any project manager and team will want the best possible resources that they will be recruiting. So we want to establish consistent and high quality of service, and we will do this over a blanket of communication. We want to ensure that not only the project management team is able to communicate, but the clients to the project management team. So as I mentioned briefly, we want to create an app. The app will be of quality content that is useful. We will have some video content on there, some logs for the nutrition side of things, and the physical activity side of things. Our risk. As I briefly touched on, that initial startup cost is always a risk when initiating a project. So, that external roughly 34 grand, is it going to be worth the incoming $6 per client? So over a period of time, yes, but it is just that initial risk of that startup cost. Our resources. We already have accounted for those outside resources that we will need in order to ensure the best quality for our clients and participants. And of course, the media, social media, and for the client specifically, we're not expecting them to have a gym membership, but this is highly recommended, or just at least some equipment. There will be alternative workouts and physical activities for them on the app though. And then we want to include some food and exercise logs that will be provided in the app for them. This will just hold them accountable and also us as well to see, what needs to be changed or what we could improve on the project management side of things. Time. So as stated in the title, we want to budget for a 30-day space and timeline to create and establish habits. They do say it takes 30 days to create a good habit, so we want to account for that. But also, as the project management team, we hope that people will renew their membership per se on this app, but it will just be the one-time fee. They will not be charged again initially. So the overall time span, though, we always want to account for those outside resources. We do not want to rush the process, although we would like it to be as quickly executed as possible. So we are budgeting for a 6-month time period to create, do all of the behind the scenes planning. So for the instructional design component and project management component, they both share many foundational strategies. They connect by the processes to which they ensure quality for the desired audience. So I noticed in my studies for both of them that they both have to have a identified audience, because that is what triggers the entire content for the rest of the project or the rest of the lesson or class or whatever you would be producing. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed my project implementation plan.